EPPING. My name is Robert Ozzimo. I proudly represent the company of Harcourts, Rata and Co. I'm joined here today by some of my award-winning colleagues in blue. If you do require their advice, please feel free to approach either Andrew DeSanto, Julian Vicali and of course Mr. Leon El-Assaad, who's inside at the moment, but who I'm sure you've all had the great pleasure of becoming acquainted with throughout the marketing campaign. Guys, let me share with you the following announcements which in place help you bid and buy with absolute confidence here today. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that are made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding and provides for fines for such conduct. The rules permit for vendor bids. The words I'll use during the auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. The contract of sale has been on display prior to today's auction. We call for 10% deposit upon the fall of the hammer and the signing of that contract to take place here today, with the balance to be paid at settlement in a flexible 30 to 60 days time, at which time the vendor will provide the lucky buyer with vacant possession of the property. All in all, quite a straightforward contract. Everything is in here. Everything is quite clear. Buyers, it was my highest recommendation what we offer for your consideration and competition here today. As we continue to witness, the market in EPPING is very hot in 2025. And a location here in Delatite Court, we have access to absolutely everything that has made EPPING rise so significantly this year and in previous years. Access to absolutely everything that you need, not only for a great investment, but also for a great lifestyle. Add to that a comfortable home, comfortable as it is, but plenty of scope for you to add your own improvements on. So the question that I pose to you is, do you be decisive, act now and earn that capital growth, or do you hesitate, wait, buy later and have to pay that capital growth? The decision could not be any more clear here today. A great opportunity for the first time buyer, a great opportunity for the investor, an opportunity for you to bid, buy and get that salt sticker up on the board at the conclusion of this auction. If you would like to reserve that right now is the time to do that, buyers. Where can I see a fair and reasonable starting bid for number 2 Delatite? Who'd like to start us off? I don't mind the call, buyers. In your hands, start me where you like. If you're here to buy, we're certainly here to sell. I've had my say. Time for you to have yours now. I don't mind the call, buyers. I'm in your hands. Where do we see a start? Where do we see an opening bid? As I said, a nice, easy decision here today. I'm going to make an even easier decision for you with an opening bid at $540,000 on a vendor bid with me at $540 now the bid. At $540,000, couldn't get easier to bid in EPPING than that. At 60 now, $560,000. Welcome, best of luck at $560 the bid. At $560,000. At $560,000, fairly been offered. If you're here to buy, show me now at $560,000, 80 the call. At $560 the bid. At $560 the bid now, looking for 80 in the rise. At $560,000, bids there across the road. Opportunity with every other buyer here today. At $560 now. At $560,000, got to be 80 in the rise. At $560,000 the bid. First call at $560, are we all done? At $560,000, second call at $560, are we done? Finished. At $560,000 the bid for the third and final call, $560 the bid, are we done? Are we finished? Silent. Out. At $560,000. Oh, buyers, it's bargain basement buying at that at $560,000. What was that, sir? Was that a bid, sir?
Yep, 61.
I'm not taking one at this stage, sir. If you had an extra zero, well, I'll take 10 if it helps you get involved. At $560 the bids there. I'll move along with 70 on a vendor bid then. At $570,000, place back to you for another 3 calls. At $570,000, make it 80 now in the rise. At $570,000, at $570 the bid. I will say that we have very reasonable vendors here today that want to get the job done. So if you do too and you want to get the salt sticker up, bid me now at $570,000. Bids against yours at 70. At $570. At $575, why not at 75? And same courtesy at 5 if you like, sir. At $575,000, bids there across the road. Same courtesy to every other potential buyer here today. Only cost you 5 in the rise. Couldn't be easier to get involved. At $575. At $575,000, fairly been offered. Bargain basement buying, easy bidding at that. At $575,000 now. At $575 the bid for the first call at $575. Are we done? At $575,000, twice at $575. 585. Done, finished at $575,000 a bid for the third and final call at 575 the bid. Are we all done? All finished? All silent? Out at 575,000. I'm going to roll up the sleeves and do the hard work here myself today. 580,000 on a vendor bid. We'll place it back to you for your consideration. 85, your 5 still good with me if you've got it. At 580,000, I dare say 10's better. Perhaps rub me off to 6. At $580,000 the bid now. At $580,000, I'll take 5 from the rise, but 10's better as I said. At 580 the bid. At 580,000 for the first call at 580 all done. At 580,000 twice at 580 the bid. Done, finished, third, final call, 580 the bid, all done. At 85, and we're back in at 85 now. At 585 the bid. At 585,090 the call now, although as I said 600 is better. 600 does beckon at 585 the bid now. At 585. At 585,000 fairly been offered at 585 the bid. At 585,000 for the first call at 585. At 585,000 twice at 585 the bid. Third, final call at 585, all done, all finished, all silent, out at $585,000 the bid. So can I confirm that bid at 585? If you bear with me just one moment, I will seek instructions. I'll be back momentarily. Thank you. All right, 611 on the market. All right, good luck. Well, buyers, thank you for your patience. My instructions are clear. As you can appreciate, never an easy decision for vendor or buyer on auction day, but we have had an increase. I can confirm that you've strengthened your position, sir, to 611,000. At 611,000, my instructions are absolutely clear. We place the property on the market. We sell here today at 611,000. If you've come to buy, I must see your interest now. Bid me now or forever hold your peace, because we're playing for keeps. We sell 611. If you've come to buy, tell me now at 611,000 for the first call at 611. Are we done? Twice at 611,000. Are we done? Finished? For the third and final call at 611. All done, all finished, all silent and out at 611,000. No bid over there, Leon. We're selling. Selling, selling, sold. Congratulations and well bid. Please join me congratulating our purchasers and our vendors. You've just witnessed another